Hey yo, welcome into CHGO Bets Daily, presented by PointsBet. Use promo code CHGO when you sign up to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Welcome into Studio B here in the CHGO studios. As RK from DNVR says, the B stands for bets. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. It is the best day of the year. I'm joined, as always, alongside me. It's Cody Delmendo. I don't know how to say I don't know how to speak today. It's Cody Delmendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. We're being produced by our guy LB, Lawrence, our guy.
What's up?
Very excited to talk to you today about the greatest day, as Jake Flanagan said before we started our show, the greatest day of the year. It is the first day of March Madness. Cody, you got your green on. Happy St. Patrick's Day. How you feeling?
Sweating over here, Michigan, or not Michigan, Colorado State. It's not looking great right now. It should be illegal, but it's a tale as old as time. Every year, the first freaking game of March Madness, I never win. My bracket is about to be busted unless Colorado State gets it going here.
How far do you have them going?
Just winning this game, but
that's not a bust.
Yeah, but it'd just be nice to get one right to start it off. You know what I mean? Like, what can I just tease me a little bit. Like, let me go into Saturday with like, you're not exactly a dumbass, Cody. But instead, I look like a dumbass. So
but that's what the tournament is. Like, that's the whole idea is like, you can't chase perfection, but that's the whole idea around a back bracket is to chase perfection. That's why it's the most frustrating thing in the world. That's
right.
That's the I don't know, maybe that's a masochistic way to look at it, but I just love the idea of a bracket being busted.
Fair. I put out 4 picks this morning when I woke up. I put out, what was it? Colorado State money line. It was down to like 1.5 on the spread. So I took money line. Colorado State, they were like plus or minus 110.
What was that shot? Was that live?
No. I'm in preview mode.
I just saw that. That was great. I wish. Yeah. Can we pull that up?
Well, no, I'm just checking. If I do want to jump in, I feel like you should be able to see my beautiful.
Agreed.
I'm working on it.
Cody was speaking, and then I just see Lawrence's face like take up.
Let him tell his morning picks.
Let the people see Lawrence's face sometimes. That's okay. Anyway, sometimes. Colorado State money line minus 115. Again, not looking great. Then I took South Dakota State to beat Providence. They were also down to 2 points, but Providence has a huge lead right now. It's not looking great.
45-37. San Diego State 14-14 right now.
They're teasing me a little bit. I love a good tease in the second half after you're down double digits. And then later, Memphis and Boise State just started. I got Memphis -3. And then there was one more. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I want to say it was Richmond.
I took Richmond. I took Richmond upset. Was it Vermont? I know Vermont's a pick you'll talk about a little bit later.
Yeah, Vermont's a pick I'll talk about later. I can't remember. You just go to follow me on Twitter and you'll see it. And if I get all 4 wrong, you can roast me. I'll deserve it.
But waking up in the middle of the night last night, I was up around like 1:30.
Nice.
Woke up and then I was up from like 1:30 to 2:30. And what else are you gonna do besides look at PointsBet? And this is CHGO Bets Daily, presented by PointsBet. Use code CHGO when you download to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. But I was on PointsBet looking at all the March Madness games. I was looking at the slate and. What a feeling. I mean, just the fact that you can pick so many different options. There's 16 different games. Like, you can't even fill up an entire bet slip with every single game. I tried to make a 16-leg parlay. You can only go up to 12 on PointsBet. But I'm with you, man. Like, just waking up to basketball and this amount of basketball and this type of basketball is so much fun. And we're excited to talk to you about it today. We're going to go through.
So you wanted to see me, right? So here I am.
Oh, hey, look at Lawrence.
What's up?
Lawrence has the nice C in the.
Yeah, it's a little bright. The sun, that's not great. And also, you can see behind us, we're still trying to unpack some boxes, moving in, exactly. Yeah. I just want to know your thoughts on, these don't happen every year, but not only is it the first day of March Madness, it's also St. Patrick's Day. Right. Have you guys ever experienced one of these out in the world? Because it can be nuts.
Yeah.
So I think I remember doing a 670 the score remote. I forget which bar it was. It was crappy. I'll be honest with you on that one. But it was like one of my early promotions days. And I think that we were doing a March Madness like shtick at a bar, but I think it was also St. Patrick's Day. So we were giving out like St. Patty's themed stuff. So being at a bar on March Madness at like 11:30, and I don't mean this in a bad way, because if you're watching basketball and maybe you just got rid of cable, but it was a very sad atmosphere. People weren't that happy. People I think were a little bit too inebriated at 11:30 watching March Madness.
Wait a minute. I was going to tell my tale of like way back in the day at the Schoolyard Tavern up on the north side, where we got there at like 10:30 in the morning, and we got our Guinness. We got our first Guinness of the day, but we paced. We did a lot of water rounds. And we were there for not one meal lunch, but we were there for 2 meals. And we were there until the games ended at like midnight, like 12, 14-hour day at Schoolyard Tavern. The tab was a lot.
Right, but like where you were with your friends?
Yeah, of course.
And you guys were watching basketball games?
Of course.
Like the vibe at this one was more like everyone just didn't know each other. Like it was an awkward school dance where people were just drinking and basketball was on. So like the only time I've been exposed to it, it wasn't a joyous marathon of basketball, which sounds great, which we might do here at the CHGO studios. You know, I told my girlfriend I was coming home after work, but I might not. You know, if the games are on here, I might be tempted to stay.
I might go with you. I might just stay with you. Right
Cody
here.
and I might be parked out on the couches tonight. Yeah. But let's talk about what we're going to do on the show today. We're going to take you through, are we up? Are we down? We'll go through our record from last night. We'll update you on where our bank is. We'll take a little bit of a break, then talk about our great friends over at PointsBet. And then we'll jump into our big three, our 3 picks that we got to tell you about tonight. We'll give you our upsets of the day, and we'll take you into Teaser Town, and Cody will give you a same-game parlay that you should take. So, Cody, why don't you tell us, are you up? Are you down? Where's the bank at?
I was pretty even last night. Went 2-2. So that's why my bank
90?
Yeah, I'm at $90.39.
What were you at yesterday, 89?
89,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
I technically made $1. But Rudy Gobert, over 12.5 rebounds. I swear to God, he had it after the first quarter. It was either that or he definitely got it in the second quarter. He finished with if he didn't finish with 20 rebounds, then I don't know how the Jazz beat up on the Bulls. But yeah, that was never a doubt. It was literally never a doubt. Notre Dame -1 was the lock of the night. Also my pick as well. It was a sweat. Went into overtime.
Not overtime.
Went to double overtime.
Oh yeah, my bad.
And Mike Bray being like, "Happy St. Patrick's Day" after the game, just after completely exhausted. It felt exactly how I thought Cody looked, sweating that two double overtime game.
Yeah. And then what was the other one? It was the first game. Oh yeah, Bryant. They are not a state. They
lost to Wright State.
They lost to Wright State,
which is a state.
Which is a state. They move on, and we'll find out if they're a state against Kansas. But probably not.
Lawrence, we did this on the show yesterday. Do you know where Bryant is?
It is in the United States of America.
That is true. Do you know where Wright State is?
Ohio?
Yeah.
Ohio. Yeah. Rhode Island for Bryant. The Bryant Bulldogs.
The Bryant Bulldogs,
as Cody guessed correctly.
Yes.
But congrats, being up to $90, man.
Yeah. So, the parlay, we came two legs short, and it was a rebound and an assist short. We were a DeMar DeRozan and Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell assist and a DeRozan rebound, was it?
Yeah, one
Peck
each is short.
Wednesdays aren't your day.
No.
Last night,
that was
Peck,
a brutal.
Peck
and
on the Bulls
Matt Peck
postgame.
was riding with
was
me. We
you.
were texting during the game, and I'm sure he was a little. Not only was he sad because the Bulls lost, but also that's a brutal beat, man.
Yeah, well, and they got smoked too. 15. To lose by 15 is an absolute murder. Shout out to Skull Vikings, who has Arizona winning it all. Good pick. I think that they're probably the best team in the tournament, but
yeah,
how many times does that usually end up happening? I think they're better than Gonzaga. If you're telling me Arizona or Gonzaga, I'll take Arizona. So I like
shout out to Skull's his little Abby there. I believe that's Kyler Murray in a Vikings uniform.
Is it? I don't think that one's gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Signed Kirk Cousins.
They just gave Kirk Cousins way too much damn money.
A lot of money. And I got a lot of money in my account too. I went up from 17
moving up
to 19. Now we're at 25. My record is good. I went, I think 3-3. I'm sorry, I went 4-1 last night. I went 3-3 the night before. I went 4-1 last night. We hit Notre Dame. I took that one with you. That was our lock of the night. Big lock of the night win for us. We needed that. Rudy Gobert to win and the Jazz. Rudy Gobert double and the Jazz to win. Won 550 on that. Ayo Dosunmu over 16.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That one hit. Won 615 or 16. Won 615 on that. And then with 3-leg parlay hit too. Our Teaser Town finally hit. First time in the show's history, Teaser Town hit. We had the Cavs plus 10.5. We had the Suns minus 2.5, and we had the Jazz plus 1.5. We won $8.31 on that. So shout out to Teaser Town. Actually, that's 2 in a row. I'm sorry, I hit the Teaser Town the day before.
Teaser Town.
So I'm 2-0. I'm on a hot streak here.
There you go.
2-0. So 4-1 on the day. 2-0 in the last 2 for Teaser Town. And the one that I missed was James Harden points and assists. And I texted you about this. Over 32.5 is what I had. He had 30 fucking 2. Are you kidding me?
It's the worst.
So 4-1, and I could have had a perfect night. And I would have. I mean, that would have had like $30. Coming into this day, $30+ So that would have been nice to play with. But 25 is what I had to deal with, and it was a fun day on PointsBet. I can't lie. It's always fun to win.
Oh yeah, it's always nice to win 1. It's always nice to win 3.
It's always nice to win 4, which is I won.
4, yeah.
And you can win using PointsBet. Use code CHGO when you download the PointsBet app. That is the best way to support CHGO. Download that app. Use code CHGO when you sign up. And if you do that right now, you will get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. But that's not it. If you make a $50 or more first-time deposit, you'll receive a free CHGO membership, which unlocks all of our web content, and you'll even get a free shirt of your choice from the CHGO locker. If you're looking for great written content about the Hawks, the Sox, the Bulls, the Cubs, we have all of that at allchgo.com, and you could get a really sweet deal. $50 deposit in PointsBet will get you $50 a bet. If you use the code CHGO, you'll get $2,000 in free bets. You'll get a free CHGO membership, and you'll get a free t-shirt. That is a great deal. So use code CHGO when you sign up using PointsBet. If you have any questions, email pointsbet@allchgo.com, and we will help you out. PointsBet is your home for live in-play betting, and it just got even better. Introducing PointsBet new feature, live college basketball same-game parlays, and the coolest part about PointsBet, which I love taking advantage of every single day, is boosting my odds. You could boost your odds on live same-game parlays. You could boost your odds on teasers. I take advantage of that teaser boost every single time I give you a Teaser Town. So what are you waiting for? Sign up with the best sports book in America, PointsBet. You could download the app right now and register your account from start to finish, all from your phone. And plus, during PointsBet's March Madness, all users can earn up to $100 in free bets. During each round, just place a $50 pregame wager and get a free $20 live bet to be used for that round. So what are you waiting for? Once the game starts, don't just bet. Live your bet life with PointsBet. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700. Cody, what's up?
One extra point about PointsBet.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're already
on
PointsBet, you can send your referral link to your friends who aren't on PointsBet. They can use code CHGO, sign up, get a free membership. Also, if they place a $20 bet after they sign up, both of you will get $100 in free bets.
Boom. Look at that.
Yeah.
Should
did that
text
with a
my
buddy.
friends right now.
Yeah, did that with a buddy the other day. I mean, we're all just winning.
All right. So, well, I'm gonna hit up my group chat. What do I got to do? Just send the link.
Yeah, if you're already a member,
got a referral.
Just
code.
Go to like your referral. There's a spot where they tell you, here, you send this link to refer someone, and they have to sign up through that link, and they have to deposit $50, I believe. And then if they place a $20 bet, I believe they get to each person gets $20 or $100 in free bets. It's something like that. All I know is you send that link and both of you can get some free money.
So take advantage of it. You can get some free money from our great sponsors over at PointsBet. Again, use code CHGO when you sign up. Let's update you really quick on some March Madness stuff. Cody, I'm sorry to tell you that Colorado State is going to lose, but that's good for me. We'll get to that in just a little
Thoughts
bit.
and prayers to everyone DMVR.
Yeah, Michigan up 72-62, or Michigan up 72-62 over Colorado State. Really surprised too, just watching this game. I understand Colorado State had a really good run, really good tournament, but watching Michigan, they're a dangerous 11 seed.
Yeah, I mean, going into the tournament, I didn't think Michigan deserved to even be in, but they do have the talent. They have the talent that can win them a game or two. There's no doubt about that.
I really like their offense, too. They have a really nice flow. Which
Hunter Dickinson and Diabate are a force down low, no doubt.
So
as much as I hate Michigan, and even though I took out Colorado State, they do have the talent to be able to win a game or two in this tournament. But what will probably hurt them down the road is Juwan Howard's coaching. That's just my 2 cents. So.
I don't know. I like their offensive sets. I don't. He took them deep last year. I understand that he had that weird blow up, but
they were a very, very, very underachieving team in the Big Ten this year.
But it lowered expectations mean less pressure, and right now they're firing on all cylinders. So I don't know. Michigan's an interesting team, and I'll update you on the other game. Providence up 50-41, 7:47 left in the second half.
Maybe 0-2 to start this thing.
Yeah, South Dakota, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the nation. Not today, 4 of 14, 28% from the field. That's why they're losing. Cody, let's take us through.
I just want to quickly say, shout out to the Big Ten for actually winning a game in the tournament.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe that's a sign of things to come for all us Illini fans.
If it does,
I hope not.
I'm all in, man.
I'm down for Richmond to take down Iowa.
I would laugh honestly if Iowa lost to Richmond. So.
If the Big Ten's only loss wants to be Iowa, I'd be happy with that.
Hold on, I'm a Hawkeye. Please, enough with the Iowa slander.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
I didn't graduate from Iowa, but I did attend some school there and some social events.
Some school.
Where'd you graduate from?
Columbia College, Chicago.
Oh, there you
Fighting
go.
Commuters.
Yeah, glad.
I was starting point guard and quarterback for the non-existent teams.
Oh yeah, good for you, man.
Might have had Frolf though. I don't know.
Love the Fighting Commuters. That was also the St. Xavier nickname as well.
I made it up. You made it up. We all made it up.
95% of our campus was commuters. What a fun college to go to. Loved it though. Really great radio station, which led me here, so I can't complain too much. But let's go to your same game parlays.
All right,
take us through.
Well, I'm if you've been following, you've been listening. On days like today, if there's a lot of college basketball, I like to do a college basketball money line parlay. So it's not a same game parlay today, but we're just talking about Iowa. Well, I have Iowa minus 500 as a money line winner today to kick it off. Yeah, I guess, even though I will laugh if they lose. So I got Iowa money line minus 500. We got UNC against Marquette. I like the Tar Heels minus 171. San Diego State minus 150. Against, I already forgot who they play. To be honest,
San Diego State?
San Diego State, who they play. I got them minus 150, so it's a small spread. Creighton, yes, against the Big East. I'm down on the Big East.
Doug McDermott is not walking through that door.
Doug McDermott's
His dad is, though.
His dad is, but not him. Murray State minus 136 against San Francisco.
John Morant not walking through that door for Murray State.
He's not. The spread's down to like 2 points. This is going to be a sweaty parlay, guys. The lock should be Iowa.
They should be good team though. I do like they do have players left over from that John Morant team. Like I do like their makeup. It's not like they don't have the star power, but I think that even John Morant had help in that tournament run. So Murray State. I like the Racers.
State they're a mainstay in the tournament every year. I feel like it, especially from OVC, it was either them or Belmont. This year it's them. Murray State minus
West Coast Conference. No, you guys are haters for the West Coast Conference. Gotta love the Dons.
I had to throw one dog in because we did this last time. One dog, we're taking Vermont plus 165. The odds are plus 1365. You use the points bet boost, parlay boost, it moves it to plus 1511. $5 down, wins you like 75.
Why do you like the Catamounts tonight?
I don't know, man. It's just
something want to roll with Vermont.
Well, honestly,
the
last three Vermont games, I bet against them, and they've covered.
That's always a good thing. Yeah. I stopped betting against the Phoenix Suns because I started betting against the Phoenix Suns, and I've always lost. So now I'm just betting with the Suns, and I'm winning.
They're also 4.5-point dogs against Arkansas. Like, as a mid-major school, getting that kind of love from Vegas means something. Arkansas.
Yeah, I don't trust the must bus. I'm with you.
Yeah, they beat Kentucky, they beat Auburn, they beat Tennessee, but beginning of the season kind of struggled out the gates. I don't know. They kind of remind me a lot of Illinois, and that's why they're both 4 seeds. Like, you just don't fully know what you're going to get. Vermont's coming in here, they have their own expectations, but they really, they're a 13 seed. Like they're just kind of like, we're just happy to be here. no pressure on them to come in here and win.
No Moses Moody walking through that door. You know what I'm saying, Lawrence?
Yeah.
I think that
yes,
these are always the ones that I pick wrong, like the Vermonts. Like I think Arkansas is a clear winner here. So I mean, you taking Vermont, so far you're 0 for 2.
Yeah,
but also
it's not looking great.
But also, that's the thing about the tournament. So no, I understand. That Judgment Day will come.
Yeah,
and it'll be about around 5 o'clock.
We'll see. It's plus 15-11. So I mean, the odds of this hitting are not great. But if you love a good value parlay, want to sprinkle a little $5 there. You want to run down it again, all the legs, just one more time? Iowa money line. We got Murray State. We got Vermont. We got San Diego State, and we got UNC.
And your upset of the week is then just Vermont solo too, right?
Yeah, for today at least. We'll have another one tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and I got one too. We'll take you through my bets. One already just cashed because Michigan won, so I got $15 in my account already. I'll probably do a lot of live betting there because I liked watching that Michigan game, and I just felt like Michigan was pulling away.
Right.
So I feel like some of these games might be easy to judge in the second half. So I might be rolling with that 15. We'll see if I can even keep it in my bank. But I did lose one. I did have David Roddy, and we'll go to my big 3 now. I did have David Roddy to have 19.5 points over. I don't think he hit that. He was really struggling in the first half, missed a lot of threes, but he didn't end up getting to 19.5 points. David Roddy finished with 13, so I missed that bet. So 1 for 1 on the day so far. I also had Charlie Easley in the South Dakota game to have more than 1.5 threes. That will not happen either. He has not hit one yet, so unless he goes on a heater, unless Cody Easley starts pulling the Jackrabbits back into this one, that one's gonna be a loss.
I feel like we maybe should have pretended you didn't do a big 3 at this point. But let's talk about UCLA.
I like UCLA minus 10.5. UCLA is taking on the Akron Zips here. I think that UCLA is probably gonna go dancing pretty far again. Johnny Juzang has been rested up for the past week, so they showed last year that they can win in the tournament, and Mick Cronin just got an extension, so maybe that is a sign possible upset there. Your player hasn't played in a week. Your coach just got an extension, but I think I'm reading too much into that. UCLA, when they win, they usually win big, so I will take UCLA. That's my big 3, and I forgot to give the parlay. I forgot to give you a teaser town because there's a 10-leg parlay. Told you I try to get up to 16. The max is 12 on PointsBet. So let's take you through the 10-leg parlay. One leg already hit. I had Michigan plus 2.5. That's a winner right there. So we are 1 for 10 so far, hoping for the other 9. I picked the Providence Friars plus 1.5. That's looking good. I picked the Memphis Tigers minus 3.5. I like that one. I know you're a Memphis fan today. I got the Baylor Bears minus 16.5. The Tennessee Vols minus 12.5. The Richmond Spiders plus 13.5. Gonzaga Bulldogs minus 17.5. Marquette Golden Eagles plus 6.5. Murray State Racers plus 1.5. And Bruins minus 9.5. I think Murray State can win. I think that Richmond can win. I think that Providence can win, and I all have those at plus points. So I like those, and then it's just more about, I really don't see Tennessee losing by big. I don't see Gonzaga losing by big. I think that most of the big seeds will handle their action today. It really does seem like those number 1s, 2s, and 3s really do have their matchup locked down. So if this one hits, I put down $257, and I can win a grand total of $324. So
and you'll just
that'd
zoom
be a
right
big
past
bang.
That would be nice.
Just zoom right past me.
So that's teaser town. We got 1 of 10 so far. So hoping for the next 9.
All right. Well, my big 3. Let's get into it, I guess. New Mexico State plus 6.5. They go up against UConn. It's a 5-12 seed. We all know how it goes down every year. There's always a 12 that beats a 5. UConn, I said it a little bit earlier when we were talking about San Diego State going up against a Big East school. I'm not high on the Big East this year. I'm not even high on Villanova. They potentially could face Loyola in the second round. Mm-hmm. If I'm a Villanova fan, I am a little scared on the route of going deep, but they're a 2 seed, so I'm just saying.
I like Loyola, honestly, to possibly. I could see Illinois and Loyola matching up against.
I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that.
I think you can win this time.
But again, New Mexico State coming in against UConn. I think they'll keep it close. I don't know if they'll win, but 6.5, I think that's a lot of points. So we ride there. And like I was saying, with San Diego State taking a -2.5 against the Big East. What was the school again? I keep forgetting who they
Creighton.
Play. Creighton.
Creighton.
Yes, yeah, Creighton.
Doug McDermott's dad.
Yeah, they're not a state. So yeah, we got San Diego State -2.5, and then Kentucky first half -8.5. When I got this, I got it at -160. So like a lot of money's coming in on Kentucky first half -8.5. The spread for it in general, they're going up against St. Peter's, the Peacocks, I believe is what they are.
It is the Peacocks.
Yes.
Terrible app.
The game spread. The game spread is 17.5. That's a lot of points. I feel like they can cover that, but I also feel like in the first half, Kentucky's just going to come out on fire. Try and get the early game pressure off.
Lawrence, can you pull up your face again? Can you pull up your face, because I'm making the same exact face.
Hold on 1 second.
Are you guys against me here?
I love your picks. I always love your picks, but I'm concerned about
Coach Cal 8.5 against a team that's going to slow things down probably.
Right. Any seed too. Like I always feel like, at least watching the tournament, it seems like there's always a trend. Like the first half is somewhat close. Like it's usually within like 10 points. Like you rarely see a large lead for any team going into the first half. I think that we saw it with Michigan State and Colorado State. Like they could pull away in the second half, and I think Kentucky. I would honestly like the second half more. But
now I don't know if the seeding would have been the same, but St. Peter's got in because Iona lost. They got upset by Rider in the MEAC tournament, I think is what they are. And so St. Peter's isn't even the best team in their conference. Kentucky, again, I understand it's the first half, but to me, this Kentucky team is a lot different than what we've seen in previous years. Usually they have a bunch of one-and-dones come in and all that. This Kentucky team has some veterans on it, and they've played well all season. That's not just them getting hot right now. They have played well all season. They're going to come in, and in my opinion, I think that they are up by at least 15 at halftime.
Damn, it's a good argument. I don't hate it. Our guy Clark in Chicago, he said, I decided to ride this parlay with you. Thank you, Clark. Except for Providence, it was too close to tip off when I got it in. Thanks, Clark, for riding with us. I do like Providence. They've kept every game close. So I think plus 1.5. It might even be too tight because they might win by just one if they really start blowing things to San Diego State. But it doesn't look like it. And Clark got it at plus 4,613. So 46 to 1 odds for Clark on that one. I don't even know what my odds are if I have the math. But how am I going to spend these $15 today, Cody? Before we're going to
live bet another game probably whenever we get out of here, man.
Should we bet this Memphis game? I bet this Memphis game. I got plus 1,254 or plus 12542 odds. So plus 125 to 1 on that 10-leg parlay. So that's what we're riding with. But I think we'll bet the hell out of Memphis because I got a futures on them for the NCAA tournament.
Like Memphis. So we got a score update on Memphis right now.
Let's see. Let's give a quick score update, and then tomorrow should be fun. We'll probably give you the same exact things. We'll give you an upset of the day. We'll take you through a same game parlay. I'll give you another massive teaser, especially if this one hits, and then we'll give you our big three. And it'll be college basketball for most of the show. It'll be college basketball tomorrow too on Friday. Maybe we'll probably get a break, obviously Monday through Wednesday again next week, but we'll be right back at it again with more on next Thursday and Friday. So it's going to be heavy tournament coverage.
Make sure you're following CHGO_bets.
Where Cody's tweeting from that.
Yeah, and I'll be tweeting from there all weekend about the tournament, and then obviously follow me at Cody_CHGO because I'll be tweeting out picks and hope and pray to God that they all hit so I don't look like a moron.
Score update for you that I think is going to be something you'll like. Baylor is up against Norfolk State 27-10. So that's another bit high seed taking care of a lower seed right there in the first half. So that could be Kentucky-esque. And Baylor is a very senior heavy team, like a very experienced team. Right now, Memphis is up 30-19 against Boise State.
Let's go. Let's go Tigers.
Boise State.
LSU, but whatever.
Struggling from the field. They're fine from 3, 4 from 11, 36%, but they're struggling from the field, 7 of 21. So looks like Memphis might have this in the bag. And then we got Providence giving up the lead right now, 58-54. We'll see how this goes. 134 in the second half. So the Jackrabbits are down 4. We're going to jump out there and go see how this one finishes out. Cody Easley has not hit a 3 yet, so that one's still a bum one. We're going to wrap it up for Cody. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. You can follow Bets at Cody or at CHGO_Bets. You can follow CHGO Sports at CHGO_Sports. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Thank you for watching, and thank you to Lawrence for his great production. We will see you tomorrow on CHGO Bets Daily, presented by PointsBet. Use code CHGO to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000.
Thank you.